Okay, Siege, your word of the day is Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I know Pokemon is like back and super popular these days.
It's back, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know that. Is it really?
Yes. Apparently now like 7-Elevens are getting sold out of Pokemon cards, and certain stores have put limits on like you can only buy this many packs per person.
Okay, we need to talk more about this. Hold on 1 second. Hey, welcome to the Overtalking Podcast with your hosts, Ken and CJ. Say hi, CJ.
Hi, CJ.
This is the show where we talk over TV shows and movies. That's it. No guests
That's
this
chosen
time.
by us.
Yeah, just us. We're doing a What You Been Watching, as you already know by the title of the episode. Yeah, we've been off on break for a little bit, so I think we've both probably been watching a couple TV shows and movies we just want to talk about really quick. But first, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my grocery store, they just put in a Pokemon trading card like kiosk,
Yeah.
like its own like vending machine, like very high tech looking.
It's back, baby.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it makes me wish I still had my cards because some of those I think are worth like hundreds of dollars now.
Yeah, I have some of mine. Unfortunately, the basement at my parents' house flooded, and the good ones that would have been worth like hundreds, if not $1,000, are not worth that anymore. They exist, but they are very crinkly now. But yeah, my little cousin, he got super into it because someone at his daycare gave him a card, and then he like really got into it. So I gave him a bunch of my extras from my my old set.
Nice.
He like went crazy because they're like the original ones, and he doesn't see those very often. But
You just handed him his college fund, I think.
no, I checked all of them before I handed them to them to make sure they weren't worth more than like $1 or $2.
Smart.
But still, like, yeah, I mean, like even a couple bucks for like an older card, if you have a bunch of them, like that can add up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can like picture the binder I had of mine, like and where it was in my childhood bedroom and everything, but I don't think it's there anymore.
Dang, that sucks.
Same
Just
with
like
Magic the Gathering.
Oh, really? You were into
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's also like if you have some of those cards from way back when, also worth like hundreds of dollars and stuff.
Yeah, I mean that was really big at our work when, at least before COVID, like people would play that at lunchtime. There were like multiple tables worth of people who would play Magic the Gathering
Yeah.
of like adults. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, it's big. People collect those. Staying on Pokemon, when I was off for paternity leave, I got this like little emulator, handheld emulator thing, and I put a Pokemon ROM hack or like custom ROM on it. That it's like the original Pokemon games, but it's called like Pokemon RGB, and it like combines all of the original games together so that you can get all of the Pokemon within one game without having to trade because I'm a loner, and it like introduces a bunch of like quality of life things, and I got about halfway before I went back to work and haven't picked it up since. But
Still
it
fun?
was fun for a little bit. It was, yeah. I don't know. I like revisiting it once in a while. It was good.
I remember beating Pokemon Red in a week as a kid. That in like 7 days, yeah.
I legitimately I remember freshman year of college like picking it up again. Like there's like different times in my life where I've like gone back to it just for nostalgia's sake, and it's still kind of fun. I don't know.
You want speaking of nostalgia, I have been playing Age of Mythology.
Oh, right.
A game that
How's
I
that
think
been?
I originally played on like Windows Me 2000 or something like that. They came out with it's called Age of Mythology Retold is the sort of revamped version. And then I just bought they're coming out with like an expansion pass. And so I just bought that.
Nice.
And that is so fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, they're remaking all these old games. They remade Roller Coaster Tycoon, like Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. I think you can get on Steam now.
Yeah. Yeah, they just came out with all the backyard sports games. Those are back.
Yeah.
They even put one of them, I think it's the hockey one, for free on Steam. So you don't even need to buy it. They're just like, yeah, sure, here. This is old, take it.
That's awesome. Oh, still talking about video games. Nora, for Christmas, my parents got her this little Fisher Price. It's like a Game Boy, but like it doesn't play anything. Like it's just got a static screen that just flashes lights behind it. But It literally is a Game Boy with like a cartridge in the back you can press down and it plays music and stuff. She loves
That's awesome.
it. It's really cool.
Future gamer.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully she's gonna not hog the TV too long. I got games to play too.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's get to it. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back to talk about our recommendations and more on the Overtalking Podcast. And we're back on the Overtalking Podcast. Just the boys this week. We're talking about what we've been watching. We've been off for the holidays a little bit, and it's time to catch up. And I think I'll kick it off, CJ, with a real downer of a movie from 2020 called The Father. It stars Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman, who I know from, I think, Broadchurch, but she's been in a bunch of things.
Just in.
Yeah. She was in the Wonka movie, Hot Fuzz, British actress. But yeah, her dad in the movie is Anthony Hopkins, the father. And he has either Alzheimer's or dementia. They don't really label it in the movie, but the entire movie is told basically, not literally from his perspective, but as if you, the viewer, have the same Alzheimer's that Anthony Hopkins has. So, like at one point, Olivia Colman leaves, and she comes back later, and she's a different actress.
Oh, whoa!
And so he doesn't recognize her. He's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "It's your daughter, Dad." And he's like, "Oh yeah, right. I knew that." But he's not totally convinced. And it's just the things like that. Like the rooms keep changing, the settings like a little bit different each time. Things happen out of order a little bit too, and it's just, I don't know. It's really interesting. It's really cool how they told it, but also just really depressing that like people experience life that way later in life. And yeah, I recommend it though. It was like a really good movie, and like obviously the acting is great, but at the same time, if you or someone you know, well, probably not you, but if someone you know has Alzheimer's, yeah, it might be a tough watch. So I'd skip it for that. But yeah, it was one of the highest rated things I had on my watch list. And I don't remember why it was on there. But then I checked it out, and it was cool. It was definitely a unique experience.
Yeah, that's a very cool take on all of that. But yeah, is this a crier by the end of it? It seems tough.
I wasn't brought to tears. I can imagine if you know someone like this, you may, or if you have older parents, you might. But I just found it more of like a interesting approach to storytelling, basically.
Yeah, that's definitely a different way to do it.
Yeah, it was cool, and like as it unfolds, and you kind of like understand why Anthony Hopkins is saying some of the things he's saying. It's because he's like experiencing the same things you're seeing, and you're like, oh wait, now I'm questioning what's going on and what is actually going on here, and he's confused and you're confused, and it's all, I don't know. It's cool from a movie perspective and awful from a real life perspective. But
gotcha. Yeah. It's an award-winning movie as well, it looks like.
Oh, really? What did it win?
Anthony Hopkins won Best Actor in 2021 for it.
Like the Oscar?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay.
And
maybe that's why I got on my list.
Yeah. Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay, too.
That makes sense.
And nominated for Best Picture, nominated for Supporting Actress, Olivia Colman, Editing, Production Design, a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, a couple of our friends have watched it, and they're all either 4 stars or higher on Letterboxd. I give it a full 5 just because I thought it was such a unique, really amazing film. I don't know if I'll rewatch it anytime soon, but it is just such a cool and well done movie that I had to give it a full 5 stars for me. You want to go next, Siege? What have you been watching?
Yeah, I watched the latest Edgar Wright movie, The Running Man.
That was one of my picks that I didn't pick. So perfect. Me too. I watched that as well.
You did? Okay. Yeah, it's a remake of the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a near future society where the game show is you have to survive essentially. Glenn Powell, the main character, decides to sign up to get I think it's $1 billion or something like that, because he has a sick child. And so then the movie is him trying to survive in the game and not die.
Yep.
What did you think of this, I guess, since we both watched it?
I was mixed on it. Like I typically like
Yeah.
Edgar Wright things, except I never saw the one with that old Doctor Who guy in it, Matt Smith, whatever that one was.
Matt Smith?
I heard it was a little rapey. Anyway, different movie.
Last Night in Soho?
That's it. Last Night in Soho.
I also have not seen that one.
I heard that one was kind of a downer, so I skipped it. But this one I liked. Like it felt more like Baby Driver to me, with like the music, at least in certain parts. I felt a little disjointed, and I'm a little mixed on Glenn Powell. Like I like him in general,
Mm-hmm.
but some of the comedy things I think he did good with. But I think they could have been funnier with different people. But then I'm like, I don't know if it should be funnier. I don't know, but I think it was. I mean, like Josh Brolin is in this. He's like the main TV executive, and he was like really good. And whoever the game show host was, he was really good too. But yeah, overall, it was. I don't know the kind of story that they tell about this uprising kind of thing that doesn't really happen, but does kind of happen at the end. Didn't feel earned to me. I don't know. That's just how I feel. But what do you think?
Yeah, for me it was like I love Edgar Wright movies. I think he's such an interesting director, or like he's one of the guys where usually in his other stuff you can sort of tell like, oh, this is an Edgar Wright movie. Like he has a style that I enjoy. And this one, it felt like you didn't get that a lot. It was
I've heard that complaint. Yeah.
yeah, which is like, yeah, because I think because I am such a fan of his, I was a little disappointed that it didn't feel more like him. It also was very interesting in seeing. Look, I know movies cost a lot of money to make, and especially this one. I'm sure it's like a big blockbuster action movie, but man, I think the way he funded it was lots of product placement in the movie that did sort of take me out a bit at times of just like pretty egregious.
I've listened to actually a couple different podcasts talking about this movie, and that is another common complaint I've heard. But when I watched the movie, I actually kind of thought the product placements were kind of clever. Like the whole thing is about like how television rules society, basically.
Yeah.
And so having actual real life product placements in the movie, I felt like was kind of speaking to that and didn't take me too far out of it, except for the Liquid Death one, which was pretty egregious. But
yeah, like the monster one was kind of funny. Like there were times where they had sort of fun with it, but yeah, it was just like each time I was sort of clocking it of just like, okay, that's probably another like $1 million for the budget of the movie. It makes sense.
yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think like this was not a bad movie by any means. It's for sure entertaining, and it's definitely a lot of fun most of the way throughout. I just, it didn't like blow me away. I wouldn't say it was like a great movie. I would, average or so. Yeah.
The funniest complaint I've heard about this movie is that a lot of people didn't feel that Glenn Powell being in a mixed marriage was believable.
Jesus.
I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But yeah, otherwise it's fine. It's like it's a fun blockbuster movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you ever see the original?
No.
I haven't either. I'm just curious. I know it's not like supposed to be that good, but like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't know.
Yeah. Might be fun to revisit it.
Yeah. They had cute nods to Arnold Schwarzenegger in this one. They had a bunch of like little, I don't know, other Easter eggs. Like they go to, this is a Stephen King book,
right?
That it's based on, and they go to Derry at one point, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's worth a watch. Like if you're looking for a fun movie, it's not bad.
No, it was perfectly enjoyable to like throw on a Sunday night with Emily and I. Like, it was still a good use of my time. I just wish it felt more like an Edgar Wright movie.
Yeah, I can feel that. Yeah.
Looks like you and I were on the same page though. We both gave it a 3.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. So yeah,
that's right. Great minds. Yep.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's fun. It's not the best, but it's good enough.
Yep. I also have not. That's the one Edgar Wright movie I have not seen. The Last Night in Soho one.
Oh, okay.
But like,
yeah,
his others
actually, I'm curious.
Great.
I might have seen most of his other stuff too. I'll have to look later. All right, I can go again. This is my second one. I'm looking, and I actually don't look. Doesn't look like you've seen this yet, which I'm a little bit surprised. I watched Wake Up Dead Man, which is
Oh, the new Knives
the
Out
third.
one?
Yeah, the third Knives Out movie.
Okay, definitely no spoilers because I
Don't
have
worry,
not seen it. And
it's very very new on Netflix.
yeah,
So I won't spoil anything. I'll just give my general thoughts. But oddly enough, Josh Brolin's in this one too.
nice.
It's just working very hard lately.
Yeah.
Is Josh O'Connor? Yeah, Josh O'Connor's probably the leading man, other than obviously Daniel Craig, who's the same detective character that he's in all the other movies. I was trying to figure out what else I've seen Josh O'Connor in because he was very good in this movie.
SNL.
Was he on SNL?
He hosted.
Oh, he hosted
a few
SNL.
weeks back.
That might be it because I'm looking at his other movies and I don't recognize anything.
He was one of the I saw he was hosting. I was like, who is this? I know I'm
was
not
he hosting
in touch
because of
with
this
everything.
movie?
I think so, and maybe one other one. He
was on Challengers, which I didn't see, but
that he mentioned that. Yeah, I didn't see that either. Which
that makes sense. Everything else, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah, he plays a priest in this one. I won't even go into the plot really, but yeah, as always, good ensemble guest or other characters. And I thought I had figured it out maybe about halfway through, and then more things happened, and then of course I was wrong or like didn't have the full picture.
that's a good sign.
It's a good sign. That's a good sign of a mystery. Yeah. Yeah. The other thing too, which I thought was interesting. This isn't even remotely a spoiler. I think I can say this. What is her name? Who is married to? Oh my God, that '70s show girl and guy.
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis. Yeah, she plays the like town sheriff.
Oh, fun.
She pops up there. I don't know. I was kind of caught off guard by that, but she was great. She just didn't really take me out. And yeah, overall, good movie. That's it. I don't want to spoil anything.
Good. Did you like it? Is it where is this in terms of the other ones? Which one's your favorite then, out of the three?
Man, I've only seen each once when it came out, so I mean I can only really remember the one that came out a year or two ago, The Glass Onion. I don't remember Knives Out. Oh, is that the one in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember a little bit. I don't know. They're all different.
I've heard people say this one they enjoy way more than the second one. I think
I was gonna say like the Glass Onion one was like very techno bro kind of vibe, if I remember correctly, or at least like was on a very upscale like remote mansion thing. Yeah. This one feels much more grounded.
Okay.
And I agree. I think I like it more than the second. I just don't remember the first one well enough to compare it to that. But yeah, no, it was good. It was definitely worthwhile. What did I give it? I gave it 4 stars. Yeah.
Nice.
So better than The Running Man.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that because speaking of directors I really love Ryan Johnson. So glad.
Oh yeah.
He's still putting out good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. All right. What's up next for you?
So I went to, Emily and I and some friends went over to the Music Box to watch the movie No Other Choice.
Oh, how was that?
It was really good. For those that don't know, this is a Korean movie. It's about a family man who abruptly gets laid off after 25 years at the same company, and he's sort of very desperate to get a new job to provide for his family, and I'll just say goes to extreme lengths to try to achieve that goal, because I do not want to spoil at all what happens.
Appreciate it.
It was very good. I really enjoyed it. Apparently, the director tried to get this made in America, but was turned down. And now he put it out. So he's like, okay, fine. I'll just put it out as a Korean movie. And now it's getting all sorts of awards and nominations and stuff. Yeah. So whoever denied that definitely has egg on their face now. It's a Golden Globes nominee for Best Picture, Best Performance, Best Motion Picture for non-English language. IMDb says it has 79 nominations and 19 wins already.
Dang.
I gave this a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. It's really good. There's also it's for sure a like dark comedy, but I do want to say it is a comedy. There's definitely parts where like the whole theater laughed out loud, which I really enjoyed. However, what has been the trend of going to theaters these days is bad behavior.
Oh no.
So luckily, so it's Emily and I and 3 other friends, and so we sit down in like the middle section, and we get super lucky. It's like a pretty packed theater. No one sits down in front of us. We're like, oh my god,
huge.
amazing. That usually does not happen, especially with this big of a crowd. I want to say a good halfway through the movie, if not later, some guy comes and decides to sit down in front of me, which like, hey, I like the seat was empty. I don't blame him for that, but then proceeds to take out his phone on full brightness and isn't even texting somebody. I couldn't see because he's like, I just saw like a white glare because he's in front of me.
What the hell?
But friend of the show, Lauren Showen to my right and Emily to my left, both then are getting the bright light in their eyes. And they were saying he wasn't even texting. He was just like mindlessly flipping back between his home screens, like opening up a document, like just doing random tasks. It's just like, and remember, this is a foreign film. You have to read the subtitles.
Yeah.
So like he showed up halfway through, is not even paying attention to a subtitle movie.
Did you guys tell him to put his phone away?
Eventually a friend we were with went and told an employee, and they came by and said like, hey, can you put your phone away?
Okay.
And then I think he did for the rest of the time, but it was just like, it's wild what people do these days.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, the music box is, I mean, I'm glad that an employee came and told him, but usually the patrons of the music box are good about that, or if not, like, other people around them are like, hey, don't fucking do that.
Yeah. That's what I'm more and more, I'm like getting to the point where like, do I just need to start fully shaming people? Like, is that what it's going to take, is just not even try to whisper, just full volume say like, excuse me, sir, can you please put your phone away, so that like everyone knows?
Well, I don't know if you need to do that, but
I want to shame these people
right in front of you.
This is poor behavior.
No, I know.
We live in a society.
Like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm very anti-confrontation, but
yeah,
I'm starting to get better at like, especially if you're like really close, like those seats are at the music box, of being like, hey, can you put your phone away? Like, just, or like, don't fucking do that.
That's wild.
I know Cameron was with me at a Music Box of Horrors a couple of years ago, and he was guilty of being on his phone, and someone was like, hey, don't fucking do that. And he's like, oh, sorry. And it was fine, but.
Yeah. They also, I won't go into reviewing this movie, but Emily and I also went to the theaters to see Zootopia 2, which was great. And there was like a group of children, which you would expect at a Zootopia 2 showing, with a father figure. But throughout the movie, the father figure at a couple different times took pictures of the movie, which is like, what are you doing? And then was texting people the pictures or something. It's just like,
with
come
Flash?
on, man. Not with Flash, no. But
okay.
But it's just like, you're sitting right in front of me. This is very distracting. And also like, what are you doing? Why are you taking pictures of the movie? Surely whatever you're saying about the movie, you can do so after the movie. This is not an emergency that you had to like get a hold of somebody, clearly.
Right. I wonder if it was like his like 5th time seeing this movie with these kids, and he's just like, can you fucking believe I'm at this movie theater again?
Even if that's the case, don't do that during the movie. Text them afterwards like, hey, you'll never guess. I just saw it again.
God.
Yeah. It's nuts. I like going to the theater. It's fun, but man, does it suck.
It just really ruins the movie experience.
It does. So people, please behave out there.
Yeah. What would you rate this movie?
4 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
And Zootopia 2?
At least a 3.5, if not a 4 on that one as well.
Okay. Nice.
It's fun. Those movies are fun.
Cool. Can I do one quick honorable mention?
Sure.
Of a TV show.
Okay.
Really, really quick. I was watching, because I actually talked about this on the podcast a couple weeks ago with Carissa. Australia Survivor.
Oh,
They had the latest season was like Australia versus the world, and so they brought in some like some of the most famous people from the normal Survivor show on as contestants to verse against other people from around the world and Australia. But Australian Survivor is different from current Survivor, where like current Survivor has a bunch of like advantages and extra bullshit that they introduced just to keep it fresh and new for whatever reason Jeff Probst wanted. But Australian Survivor is like it's like old school Survivor, where like there's just immunity idols, there's nothing else, and it just felt very refreshing as a big Survivor fan to watch something that felt like old school Survivor without all of the extra twists and things that they think make it more interesting, but really just kind of give me a headache personally. So yeah, Meg and I have been really enjoying it, and it was a really good season too. So
nice.
High recommend for anyone who likes Survivor and maybe looking for something extra. See if you can find the latest season of Australian Survivor.
Yeah,
that's it.
Through some means of a VPN or something.
Yeah, it's not streaming here. Yeah. I for some reason thought it would be on Paramount Plus, but it's not. No, so yeah, there's other ways you can figure it out.
Do some Googling.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got any quick honorable mentions?
I don't think so.
Or save it for next time.
Yeah. I don't even want to go into this, but I have now completed the Now You See Me franchise.
my parents watched the latest one on New Year's Eve and said it was hot garbage.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's kind of how I would describe the whole franchise. They're fine.
I cannot believe they made a third movie in that franchise.
I rewatched the first two. This was during this was a month ago or whatever, recovering from jet lag, where I just felt insane from sleep deprivation. So it was like, I'm going to rewatch the first two knowing the third one's going to come out. That's how I choose to spend my time.
Nice. Well, if you choose to spend your time wisely, how can they reach us, Siege?
Follow us on all the things at Overtalking Pod. Email the show at overtalkingpod@gmail.com. Call or text us at USACAT1591 or go to our very real website, overtalkingpod.party.
It's all in the show notes, people. Make it really easy for you. And oh no, they're here. It's the Overtalking Overlords. They're rolling in, running in, like the Running Man. There we go. And they're here to remind you, if you like the show, please go on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and rate and review where applicable. Reviews are what help people find this podcast. Also, we spend no money in advertising, so if you like the show, please tell a friend and spread the word. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. I also, if you are out there and you're like, how can I support the boys? I would also say go to whatever podcast player you use and set it up to automatically download the episodes when they come out.
Yes, that helps.
Downloads help more than streams, and that way
even if you don't listen to it.
Yeah, just download it.
Just download it. Seriously.
Set it up to auto-download. They're MP3 files. They don't take up a lot of space on your phone.
Right. And then you're like, oh, I don't want to actually listen to this one, and then you delete it.
You're
it's not
that's
that
fine.
big a deal. Yeah, that's cool.
It still would help us.
Hopefully you're listening to this one, but...
Yeah. So, as we start this new year, go set up to auto-download these episodes. That would help.
That really would.
Thank you.
Thank you. And as we always say at the end of every single episode...
See you next week. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
That's what we always say, right?
It actually is. Yeah.
This episode of the Overtalking Podcast was produced by Ken and CJ, edited by CJ. Music by Justin Peters. Be sure to rate and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. See you next week.